Hello guys, it's Manchester United versus Everton this weekend. It's a lunchtime kickoff. Let's get into it. Let's cue the intro. Oh no, welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend it's Manchester United versus the blue side of Liverpool. It is Everton. The Merseyside, I should say, really. But yeah, it's Man United versus Everton. It's the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. We got the early kickoff again. The team I've gone for is pretty much different to the team that faced Aston Villa last weekend. So I'm gonna go with Cavani and Ronaldo on top. Up top. I don't think Solskjaer will do it, but I think we should, and I reckon we should do something like this, like play a 4-4-2 or 4-2-2-2-2, with Pogba and Matic in midfield, and then just have either Lingard or Sancho or Greenwood or Rashford on that left hand side. Put Fernandes on that right hand side, and then he can free roam anyway. But try and get these two into the same team, because I think after the midweek game, I think we need to put Cavani in. Either put Ronaldo on the left hand side or put Cavani in as the main striker. So yeah, that's the team I'm going to go for. Obviously, we've got no Luke Shaw because of injury, and Harry Maguire looks like he's going to be out for the next couple of weeks as well with a calf injury, I do believe. So Varane and Wan-Bissaka keep their spots, and obviously David De Gea keeps their spots as well. So yeah, we're going to try this formation, see if that helps. I doubt Solskjaer will go for that, but you never know. So let's talk about last week's result, which was against. It was against. Who was it against? It was against Aston Villa, and we lost 1-0. It was one of them games. It was just a frustrating game. I went up to see it, and the crowd was just literally all over the place. Mike Dean, the ref, didn't really help himself. I think. I think it was a one-sided game. It seemed like Man United were doing all the fouls, and Aston Villa were getting away with a couple of fouls. But yeah, let's start off with the first half. First half, we started pretty poorly actually. Harry Maguire, almost gave away a goal, almost a back pass towards. Yes, Harry Maguire back passing it to David De Gea, and David De Gea doesn't really expect it, so he has to outstretch his leg, and then it goes straight to Ollie Watkins, and thankfully, what's his name wasn't on the ball as much, Ollie Watkins, so he was a bit lucky with that, and David De Gea with a good save. But then again, I think we had another chance. I think that was before that chance. Aston Villa, I think it was Cash on that right hand side, put a ball in across to the other wing back. Who was it? I think it was Target. I think he passed it, crossed it to Target, and Target just blasted it over the net. It was I think that was their first proper chance. United did have a couple of chances ourselves. We had a Harry Maguire from a free kick. Harry Maguire header from a free kick. It was a good save from Javi Martinez. Javi Martinez? That's the player. Emiliano Martinez. That's the player. He made a couple of good saves. And then literally, a couple minutes later, we had a corner. I think there was a flick on, and Paul Pogba got the flick on, and it almost headed it into the goal. It literally just went past the left-hand side post. It was really unlucky not to score. To be honest, I don't think Paul Pogba expected it more than anything. But so yeah, we were unlucky there. Second half, we didn't really get going. It was more Aston Villa than anything. Aston Villa were trying to go for that cheeky goal, and again, on that left-hand side, we were getting overdone with Maguire and Shaw just not up to the battle of Ollie Watkins, and who else was it? I'm trying to think who else played for Villa up top, but yeah, they was unlucky anyway. and maybe we should have been aware of that, and maybe we should, unfortunately we had to make 2 changes. We had to bring off Harry Maguire and we had to bring off Luke Shaw early on in that first half. So we was very unlucky with the substitutions, and the last substitution he made was a Cavani, which I thought, okay, it was good. It was good nonetheless. Oh, go on then, Cavani, all the way. It was good nonetheless, but I think there should have been a different. Oh, we'll take that. Oh, good save. I think we should have. I think we, should have made a midfield change or something like that, because we struggled in the midfield with them, and in the end they did get a goal through a corner. I think it was Hawes or Howes or Hawes. He got a corner header. It's just a free header. There was talk of it being offside, but again, last week, not last week, the weekend before, Leicester City got their goal ruled out because of that situation, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer mentioned it in his what a goal. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer mentioned it in his conference afterwards. Why give that offside, and then this week you don't give us offside for that goal, which I kind of agree, but again, we should. He's just a bit angry that we should have easily. Well, we shouldn't have easily been. We shouldn't have easily beaten Aston Villa. We should have, at least got a draw. And then right at the end, we did get a penalty. Obviously, it was a handball by the goal scorer, and obviously Bruno Fernandes. He missed it completely. I am going to change back because that is not working whatsoever. So what we're going to do is going to go Lingard on that right hand side. Let's just push him up there and push Ronaldo up there. So yeah, we were struggling just a bit, and obviously the mind games with the penalty. Is Ronaldo going to take it? Is Bruno Fernandes going to take it? Bruno Fernandes takes it, and he skies it, completely skies it. He goes for power. I don't know why he didn't. Normally he does like the little jump. I was going to say, is that going in? Normally he does that little jump. This time he didn't. He tried to go for power, which I get, why he was frustrated, but just go for placement. Just go for placement. Side foot it into the net if you have to, but just go for placement. And that was unlucky. Let's make a substitution because we're struggling here. Let's go with McTominay instead of Matic in midfield. But yeah, in the end, we lost 1-0. It was just one of them games where everything went Aston Villa's way, I think, in the end. Even with the penalty shout, where we probably should have scored the penalty,
Manchester United
9 times out of 10, Bruno Fernandes scores them penalties. But yeah, it's just one of them. And then in the midweek, we did face Villarreal, where we did win 2-1. Oh, what a goal from McTominay. We won that game 2-1 with a late Ronaldo goal, and in that game we were pretty poor as well. Villarreal, we had our new defence of, obviously we had Delo playing at right back because of Wan-Bissaka being suspended. But yeah, we've had Delo and Telles as the wing backs, and Lindelof and Varane playing, and we just got counter-attacked a lot of the time against Villarreal, and we should have lost that game with the amount of chances they saved. Well, with David De Gea saving, I should say. So yeah, we was very unlucky. We was very unlucky not to. Do you know what? We'll bring on Greenwood as well. We was very unlucky. It was very unlucky not to lose that game, but in the end, we did win the game with Jesse Lingard coming on and Matic. They changed the game. That's why I put them into the first team. I reckon they might start this weekend against Aston Villa, because I think Jesse Lingard, he's been very good coming off the bench. I think he deserves a start. So put him on that left hand side, put him on that right hand side, try and get him into the team, because we looked really slow against Aston Villa and Villarreal, and then once those two came on, I mean, Matic this season started really well, and in the end, he helped us get the win in that game. Jesse Lingard and oh, there we go. Ronaldo scores. He helped us get the goal. Jesse Lingard. So Ronaldo, great last goal. 2-1. And we get a Sue. Would be nice to see him on the score sheet again, Ronaldo. Obviously didn't score last week against Aston Villa, but this week, against Everton he might do. So talking of Everton, we got the late game again. We got the early game again. I don't know how we got the early game again, because I'm pretty sure they said, the Premier League said that whoever plays on the Wednesdays Champions League won't get the lunchtime kickoff on a Saturday, but somehow we've got it again. So that's a bit of a weird one. I was surprised that we didn't have like the lunchtime kickoff on Sunday or something. But yeah, we do have Everton this weekend. Everton themselves, they have been pretty good. They've started pretty good, obviously under Rafa Benitez. There we go. They won their last game against Norwich, but obviously Norwich was an easy game for them. But they did lose to Villa the week before. But they did start the game. They did start the Premier League with a couple of good victories, Everton. So, it will be a hard team, because obviously Rafa Benitez's teams are a hard team to play. Oh, what a finish from Ronaldo. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be one of them hard games again. It's at Old Trafford, so we're playing at home. We need to somehow stop, teams frustrating us, I think, because the last couple of games they've been, teams have been frustrating us, time wasting, frustrating the crowd, and in the end they get the victory. And they, young boys did it, they frustrated us. Newcastle frustrated us for a while, and then obviously last week Aston Villa frustrated us with the time wasting and with the free kicks and stuff like that. So we will have to get over that. We need to start quickly, like we did against Villarreal, against Everton, because Everton are a good side. They do have good players. I think they are missing a couple of players though. I think Calvert-Lewin has been ruled out. I saw today, and I think a couple of their stars like Richarlison and everyone else was, oh my god, if he scored that, was facing quick last minute fitness tests and stuff like that. And there's Sancho with the header. I think Sancho, he played midweek. He's still trying to find his rhythm in the Premier League as well, Sancho. Hopefully, he might. I reckon he might start. I don't know. We also saw Rashford as well training with the team today. Whether or not he will start is another question, but I expect he'll be on the bench. And then in the end he might come on like in the 80th minute or 60th minute if we're still 0-0. And we kind of do need him, I think, Rashford, because he hasn't been playing recently, but I think he'd be a bit of fresh air to this team. Obviously, what do we do with Cavani? Cavani had a good he had a good midweek. Will he, get a start? I want him to start with Ronaldo and Cavani, but to fit him into the team is another question, and whether or not he'll do that is another question mark. So for the score prediction this weekend, it will be a hard game against Everton. I reckon United will be up for this one though. I think they'll want a good comeback against. Obviously, we lost our last Premier League home game, so we need to get a victory underneath our. We need to get a victory. You need to get the 3 points, because luckily last week, a couple of our team, a couple of teams around us like Chelsea, Chelsea lost. They lost to Man City, so Man City are back in with a title race, but the title race at the moment. you know, we don't really count. You know, we've only played what, 5 games, 6 games. So yeah, we need to just keep winning. And, you know, just keep up there. And, you know, see what happens. So anyway, for my score prediction, I will go for, do you know, I reckon it will be a tight one again. I reckon 2-1. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Man United. I reckon we will score goals, but I think Everton might get a goal late on, and then, you know, United will be sitting back for the most of the game after that. So yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Man United. I think we will win the game, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get the 3 points against Everton. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going to actually end it here. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.